everyone, I'm here today to review Welcome to Dead House, which is the first book in the Goosebumps series by R.L. Stine, or at least in the English numbers. All my future reviews are going through in the English number order, just in case you were wondering about that. So, I have read this book so many times in my life now, but I've never sat and actually filmed a dedicated review to it. I have done a reading vlog, possibly more than once. I will leave any of those linked in the cards and other description down below. But yeah, last September, I reread this, and I don't know whether I'd kind of, over time, adapted my expectations to this, because rereading previous times I've not necessarily had the best time, but this time I did. And I'm going to assume it was that adaptation of expectations. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself. My reread of this in September, I gave a 4 stars. So this book follows two siblings called Amanda and Josh as they get ready to and then move house to somewhere called Dark Falls. Now, typical kids, they don't want to move. They're not happy about it, but they go anyway. They kick up a bit of a fuss about it. The dog even that they've got kicks up a bit of a fuss about it. There's something not quite right about this house that they're moving into, and I've got to say that compared to some of the other kids in future books, these two really aren't too bad. They aren't overly annoying. They don't kick up more of a fuss than what's realistic. I do somewhat feel for them because the house they're moving into is creepy. That said, if it had been me, I'd have been like, oh my God, look at this creepy old house we're moving into. But all the neighbours are a bit weird. And once they move in, that's when things start getting really creepy. And things go from there. I will go as far as to warn, because this is something that would bother me if it was done in a more dramatic way. But this book actually contains the murder of a dog. It's not something that's graphically done on page. It's not done in an upsetting way, to me at least. Like, it's never made me cry. So I don't feel like it's something that should cause most people an issue, but I feel like it's one of those few rare things that I should actually warn about, because we love our doggies in this world. But yeah, this does contain murder of their dog. There's also attempted murders. Like, the stakes in this book start off really high. For the beginning of the series, this is quite hardcore and pretty dark, especially compared to some of the others. This is really genuine kid horror, and actually just a fantastic read. The atmosphere is there, and the tension and the wonder. You never really know how this is going to end, and then when the ending does sneak up on you, it might not be the most satisfying of endings necessarily, but it's quite humorous in some ways. I enjoy this one a lot, and if you've never picked up a Goosebump book before, I think this is a fabulous place to start. It comes in at 124 pages, and the font's not overly big, so as an adult I can usually fly through these in about an hour to an hour and a half-ish, 2 hours if I'm kind of reading a bit slow that day. So they're a nice quick read. Something to sink your teeth into in this one's case, but that is not always the case with some of the other books. But yeah, this one, highly, highly recommend. So thank you so much for watching this review. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.